One of your last recent posts, you were sort of commenting and reacting to like the Heard versus Depp case, and I've been seeing that on my TikTok. And like, one, do they always film and broadcast all sort of cases? Why is this one broadcasted? Did Johnny Depp say, "Hey, like I want the world to see this"? And two, are all the memes correct about how like Amber Heard's like lawyers are just really, really bad, and all the clips make it seem that way as well.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. Again, this is proceeding in the US. The rules are slightly different over there, and I can't claim to be an expert on this. In the UK, once something goes to open court, so once it goes to a trial, it's kind of free for all. It's public forum, so you can actually go along and you can sit in the gallery. It's just a similar case going on actually at the moment in the UK, which is the Wagatha Christie trial. I don't know if you've been following that. It's two footballers' wives who were having a very similar discussion about, or very similar case about defamation, which is the other one that I compared it to in the post that you were talking about yesterday. So yes, basically, once things go to a trial, a courtroom is effectively an open forum, so people can come in. And I mean, I suspect in the Depp v. Heard trial, because it was a huge trial, I suspect there was some sort of entry criteria. I'm not sure. But yeah, so it does effectively become, public at that point. So people can, take videos where all these, I don't know what the sources of all this content is, but inevitably you have to take a little bit with a pinch of salt, because they will take odd comments out of context. Unless you kind of watch the whole thing, it's very difficult to know what's really gone on in that scenario. I mean, if you've ever watched kind of any kind of reality TV, they kind of slice up the comments to make it look like someone's reacted a certain way or said a certain thing. That's inevitably what's happened with some of these memes, which have been taken out of context. You sort of see looks between the various lawyers and then John, and there's no way of knowing whether those looks actually kind of followed on from each other or not. So, I mean, I've been quite entertained by the whole process, but whether I've necessarily bought into what's been said is a kind of a different matter. I suppose the lawyer in me says, you need to see all the evidence laid out in its true form, rather than just taking snippets out of context. But it's certainly been an entertaining few weeks watching the memes that have come out of this. And I'm not surprised, given it's such a high profile case.